Hey guys, this is Tim and Jess from the Real Financial Group.
We're here today to talk to you about retroactive unemployment. We've done a small series on the PPP loans, the economic disaster loans, and filing for unemployment benefits. And we have some updated information on the PPP loans. So as of last week, John Satter, the director of the Department of Economic Opportunity, which is where you file for unemployment, stated that once you do have your unemployment claim filed, the filing date is the date that you filed it.
Right. However, the benefits themselves can actually be retroactive back to March 9th. So if you lost your job after March 9th, at least on the state level, you can go ahead and change that date back to March 9th. And so the benefits would be retroactive to that point, not just your unemployment date.
Yeah.
And on the federal level, I know that if you're doing federal unemployment, that would be March 29th.
That is
right?
correct. Now, one of the things to take into consideration until the House and the Senate pass an additional
Another relief bill.
another relief bill, the way this works is that because you can go back and change the date, you have to do it manually, which we'll give you the website in a second, to March 9th, the federal $600 only is retroactive back to March 29th. So something that you need to take into consideration is that they will pay you 12 weeks of benefits total. So if you go back to March 9th, you won't start receiving the federal money until the week of the 29th of March, which means you'll receive less than 12 months of the additional $600. So something to take into consideration when you do file is because it will go on for 12 weeks, that you really want to pick a start date, if you were truly unemployed, that is after March 29th.
Right.
However, keeping in mind if you do go back to work early, you receive less of the state benefits, the $275 from those previous weeks. And so that's definitely something you want to take in consideration. You definitely don't want to do anything that's fraudulent, so you want to make sure you're giving them accurate information. But if you feel like you're not going to be going back to work for quite some time, then and you were out of work somewhere in that March 9th to March 29th window, that is definitely something that you want to take into consideration.
Right.
So real quick, where you go to do this retroactive, after you file your claim and you have an effective date, you go to floridajobs.org and scroll down to the bottom of the page, about 3/4 of the way down, and there's a link there that says request a modification of my claim filing date. You click on that link and you answer a couple questions, and then the system after a couple weeks is supposed to automatically then credit you back and deposit into your account the retroactive week. So we wish you the best of luck while you do that. I know this is a complex process, but for many people you need this, and we want to make sure we can help you or guide you to getting what you need.
Absolutely.
So thank you so much for joining us. If you're watching this video on Facebook, please remember to like the page,
subscribe, please.
Yeah, subscribe on YouTube. We're trying to get 100 subscribers by the end of the month. And like and share the video on Facebook. It's really important that people see this, right? This is just something that's really been difficult to find. The state unemployment site's been a mess. They seem to have the kinks worked out, and we're trying to just keep you updated when we receive information to share it with you guys so that you can maintain your lifestyle and have as little financial impact on you as we go through this pandemic.
All right.
Thank you. We'll see you later in the week.
See ya.